The Blades in this first half here will defend the Cop end, which is away to our right-hand side here. Barnsley, of course, protecting the Bramall Lane end, which houses the thousands of travelling supporters who've made the short trip down the A61 to be here at Bramall Lane today. So Norrington Davis having a real old battle with Callum Britton. Norrington Davis ends up on his midriff. Conor Hourihane, formerly of Barnsley, will come down to take. Hourihane then on his left boot. It's a floater towards the back of the 6-yard box. It will be glanced backwards and away. Scrambling to rescue the situation, it's Ben Osborne. And with the scoreline locked at 0-0, Norwood will dink one into the penalty area. It's spread wide to the near side, back-pedalling. Gibbs-White gets on the ball. It's levered to the right now, and Osborne up to the edge of the penalty area. A little momentum slightly lost here. Back it comes to Norwood, into Hourihane on the half volley. Through it comes to Berger. Barnsley partially clear, kept under control by Osborne. Then Vita has become a fixture in the team over recent weeks. His long ball down the far side is glanced on by Morris, glanced on by Gordon, and it's gone behind for the first corner of the game. Over on the far side looking to take it. Benton on that right boot into the penalty area, but unchallenged and unmarked. Fodringham makes the catch. And now the counter-attack is on. Keena will cross halfway, floating it forward here. Morris is racing through. Fodringham's racing out, and the keeper slides in. This is as Remy Vita comes forward, crashes the shot goalwards. Now the Blades are attacking towards the Bramall Lane end. Norrington Davis twists his marker, which is Britton. Back it comes to Hourihane, floating cross. Out it goes to the far side, where a scurrying Osborne forces Barnsley deeper inside their own half. Vita just trying to create some space for the clearance. He's actually done pretty well. He's got it to Bassi, who digs it out of his feet. A heavy first touch for Keena, but the pair have combined superbly. Now Barnsley cross the halfway line, and Morris is away. Stiles is racing down the middle. Morris up to the corner of the penalty area. Searing run. Lovely turn by Morris. Sliding challenge by Norwood. Behind it goes for a corner. Bassi, with his hands cupping his mouth, is shooting instructions at Vita. He wants a late arrival into the penalty area, possibly a decoy. Stiles receives the ball. It's threaded back to Keena, driven in right-footed. The heads go up, goalmouth scramble, brilliant save by Fodringham on the line. Stiles toe poked it towards goal, and it's pushed away, and then the shot by Bassi screams high and over. Well, it's the moment of the match. Wes Fodringham with an outstanding save to deny Barnsley the opener. He's only come from Germany via France. As the ball is bent into the penalty area, heads go up, Sharps underneath it, manages to make contact but not direct the header towards goal. And now Norwood denied a goal at Blackpool to Robinson, who from the edge of the penalty area sees his shot skid narrowly wide. Recently, as the ball from the header from Gibbs-White won't be picked up by Conor Hourihane, who charged his way through, and Collins' clearance clatters off him. A big come on from the Sheffield United supporters. Berger into the feet of Gibbs-White. Back it comes to Norwood. Through towards Gibbs-White. Can he get there? No, he'll take the corner instead. And in comes that corner from the far side, the right. Heads go up, but through the crowd. Brad Collins makes the catch. So Norwood with it on that right boot, in swinger into the penalty area. Gibbs-White!
Miles better.
Yeah, better glancing header in the end, straight at keeper Collins. Now Bassi marauding for the Reds up towards Wolf here, shooting on his left boot. It cannons off the advertising hoardings and into the side netting. It's another chance for Wolf. Anderson, 6'5" defender, just levering it long towards Morris. Morris is closed down by Egan. Morris shifts past him. In goes the cross. Two are arriving. Sheffield United as an attacking force have been not a great deal at the minute, but that might change. Berger into Osborne. Shooting just over on the left boot of Ben Osborne. He cut just inside the penalty area. The referee blows his whistle for half-time. Stiles looks up. Cuts in field now to Gomez. Gomez looks to his left-hand side and rolls it into the path of Vita. First touch to control, second to bend one in, teasing, back of the 6-yard box. Bassi with the volley. They're all screaming that it should be their ball. It's certainly a Sheffield United corner. Lots of movement in the 6-yard box, into the near post, glance clear, out it comes to Keena. Takes a big deflection on its way through, and it's cannon behind for a corner. Bassi ushers Stiles away, bends it in, Hellick at the near post, again it's beaten away. Out to Keena. Central position, 25 yards from goal. Wide to the left-hand side it comes, and Gomez. Gomez gets the ball back to Keena. as Morgan Gibbs-White goes scurrying after it. Two technical players. Keane dinks it into the penalty area. Berger with the downward header. Keane gets it back just outside the penalty area by inches. Wide it comes again to the left-hand side off the toe end of Hourihane, but Keane dinks one in from the left-hand side. It's going to be another corner, this time off a backward header from Robinson. So in comes another corner into the penalty area. This time Wes Foderingham does make a strong catch. Hourihane, the Republic of Ireland international. Hourihane teasing in, Berger, and it's over the line, and Sheffield United have taken the lead. Sander Berger celebrates with a giant fist pump underneath the cop end. Sander Berger scores for Sheffield United to ease the anxiety on Derby Day at Bramall Lane. And in the 54th minute, it's Sheffield United 1, Barnsley 0. Bassi bends one up to the edge of the penalty area where it is won by Anderson, and it looped by Anderson at 6'5" wide of the goal. Here is Norrington Davis wide on the left-hand side, taking on Britton, forcing him back, but Britton puts the block in Orwood. In goes the corner, doesn't beat the crowd of players in the 6-yard box. Barnsley might be able to spring a counter-attack here, and it's Vita. Vita will cross the halfway line. Keane and Bassi are looking to get forward with him. Vita goes on the outside of Norrington Davis, who sticks to him like glue. Still going Remy Vita, dragging his studs over the ball. He's knocked it through a second man, and it's come through here to Britton on the right-hand side. In goes the cross, but a dangling left leg from Conor Hourihane deflects it wide. The Blades looking a bit more like it. A goal to the good. Berger turning at the byline, just levering Keane out of the way. In it comes from Gibbs-White, and he's chipped his cross sandwich like almost to the back stick. There was nobody there in red and white, and Gibbs-White is onside and driving to the byline. The cop end stands to its feet. Ball pulled back in. Osborne, he controls, and then from the corner of the 6-yard box skies his effort over, looking for a second, and you'd perhaps have to think game clinching goal. Into the penalty area, headed away by Wolf. Down the line it goes where it's intercepted. McBurney's first touch now to Hourihane. Wide it goes now to Jebbison. Jebbison turns over the ball. The England Youth International. Off it comes now to Norrington Davis. Chip back from the byline. Header from Gibbs-White. In it comes then. Goalmouth scramble might drop in here for Hourihane from that corner. Hourihane made contact with the ball with his studs, pushed up towards halfway in Gomez, but Robinson's in a good place to challenge him, and Gibbs-White's away, just weaving his magic in the centre circle. Scoop forward by McBurney into Gibbs-White. He's rounded the goalkeeper and he's fired it in, and Morgan Gibbs-White puts Sheffield United into a commanding 2-0 lead against South Yorkshire rivals Barnsley here at Bramall Lane. Beautiful chip pass by McBurney. Through it goes then to Gibbs-White, who slalomed upfield, left Brad Collins on his midriff, and he knocks in his 9th goal of the season. Super stuff from Sheffield United, and a long way back for Barnsley. 76 minutes. Barnsley are trailing here at Bramall Lane by 2-0. Here's Gibbs-White. Gibbs-White on his left boot, bends one into Jebbison, who was stood virtually on the penalty spot, but he skied the effort over the centre of the goal. So here is Foderingham clearing out of hand, drilling it upfield. It's a pinpoint pass to Osborne, and the Blades are on the attack. Osborne swings in the cross, and McBurney was waiting. So a corner which Norwood goes over to take. Egan's header out to Osborne, who's just skied it. Here's Norrington Davis piling forward, pile driving shot. In the end it's skidded over the surface as the ball is floated forward into the penalty area. Heads go up, Egan gets the final touch, it's glanced away. Bassi will bend one in right-footed, up into the air it goes. Back now it comes to Osborne, who clears long, dropping back into the centre circle. There's Vita. Forward it goes now to Palmer and Leriseka. Leriseka takes control of the ball, level with the edge of the penalty area. Cuts in past Norrington Davis. Shimmies, jockeys onto his left boot. Into the box it goes. Morris with the header! And the header from 4 yards out skies over Wes Fodringham's crossbar. Fodringham takes a couple of bounces of the ball here as the outfield players all congregate in and around the middle third. It's up the middle of the park, flicked on by McBurney. It's just away from the run of Daniel Jebbison. It's driven down the middle of the park. Billy Sharp was taken off, by the way, with a minor injury as the referee calls full time. Sheffield United extend their unbeaten run at home to 10 matches as they rise to 4th in the championship table.